with your heart now, and I have a feeling Smeb wants to do this. The Rumble is going to be locked in. It should be going to Smeb, and Papa's clapping. He's ready to see
turret aggros, the minion wave was dying. Yukal finds Tarzan.
He's going to find him, and also almost gets the boot back with the seismic shove. It's a massive level advantage as the equalizer is God tier from Smeb, and will be able to get first blood. He wasn't even on the same screen.
Hello, my name's Smeb. My pocket pick is Rumble. No surprise here. We know how good it is. Sword trying to make something, but there's 3.
Yep, special delivery to the bottom side. That's a huge knock-up, but Sword is still going to die. And Smeb tanking up the turret will fall. So it's a 1-for-1, and Chovy wants to get even more. There is no mana on Yukal at all as Score dances out of the way, but can't dance far enough. Disintegration rate.
You get on hit. Healing reduction is mid lane.
Okay, Chovy's just dead. Yukal just solos him. All right, this is why he was a Taliyah.
Well,
that's the damage potential of this Taliyah. It's why she gets banned so much, but man, you're expected to miss some.
Yeah. He's been on a leash. He's been on such a short leash that we've seen no relevance out of the Nocturne first pick at all.
Poke damage might be enough to get them this outer turret in the mid lane, however, and they do so.
The vision control they had gave them perfect information over how the bot lane turret had been killed. Only now is it going down. But such is the control that getting to Raptors was impossible at 18 minutes in the game, even with an outer bot lane turret only now being crashed.
He can now face down against anyone and feel really good about it. Deft going to help take down this Ocean Drake that KT are going to augment their earlier one. But look at this. They've got so much single target damage onto this buff as Sword.
Yes.
Tarzan's going to get in there. Steals the Baron once again. Score needs to use the Lamb's Respite early as the True Shot Barrage does basically nothing. Yukal gets rid of the Nocturne, but he's already done everything that he wanted to do. The double knockback coming in from Sword is now Chovy is going ballistic on the backline. Deft trying to get all of the shots he needs, but Sword somehow survives. And it's a disaster once again. Score, where are the smites, buddy?
You knew it had to be this way. We were problem solving how it would happen, and it does happen. Mada walks away. This is him accepting that, yes, I really should have taken Smite. I needed that. No unsealed spellbook.
Griffin is going to go down. KT not going to bother trying to contest that one as they move minion waves away from their structure.
Perhaps the paranoia and just a bit of burst damage will be enough. They take down what represents a lot of standing gold.
Work out here for Griffin, who have managed to find themselves some territory that it may actually be dangerous stuff. Weaver's Wall going to come down as Lamb's Respite. Very early usage to come in from Score as Viper not going to get a lot of value out of his stopwatches. True Shot Barrage was good, and Sword trying to split up this fight. Equalizer in a great position, but more defensive use from KT as Griffin don't lose anyone and are able to back away successfully.
How many true
Sword in the backline. Tarzan trying to get into the pit as the Baron is low. It's once again going to be a 50-50, but this time Score gets it. Immediately he's going to fall down as Griffin are going to suffer at the hands of KT, but Chovy getting a couple on the back end of it. Easily grab this inner turret.
Terrain and Nocturne is definitely, as we both alluded to, set up.
Yep.
KT pushing out. They got the Baron. Would love to get an inhibitor turret, but they might lose their shit.
Oh, there's the boot back. Beautiful stuff onto Mata. Yeah. The Equalizer also invested.
4v4. I think if Tarzan comes back, he can, of course, ult very quickly. But he's a bit slow on the return. Maybe the call wasn't clear. Viper's walking up as the Nocturne comes back. He gets a flash out of Yukal.
Yep, Yukal going to flash his way out, and this may actually not be over just yet as he gets pulled back in. Stopwatch comes down. Paranoia, as like you say, the Nocturne wants to get back in here. He will fly forward. Lamb's Respite is going to be used just in time as True Shot Barrage softens up all the members of Griffin. It is Yukal grabbing a kill and Score dancing out of the way, but the ultimate's no good this time from Chovy, and Deft wants to find the fight once again. KT Rolster feeling pretty comfortable against the 2 AP damage threats, so I guess 3 coming down from Griffin. It's just Tarzan that's going to offer him any troubles.
It does feel like we're at the whim of when Griffin choose to engage rather than KT that have been winning the entire time. Although
they're going to try and turn that one around as Lahens does have to use his Zhonya's, and now the Lamb's Respite comes in. It's going to save all the members of every team right now. There's Marta so low. Deft grabs the first kill in the fight, but Slord is going to immediately follow that one up. Score out of this one now forever as Yukal trying to be the savior. Tarzan still has his Guardian Angel available as now Deft having to deal with Viper, who flashes forward. Yukal as well is going to be able to get that GA, and Viper suffers the wrath of Deft. KT, rain hell on Griffin, and this might just be it.
Rolster getting over some humps in their comp and get the Baron. They can't end the game from this play, but the Baron will feel so sweet. Flashes in for damage, miscalculates, and this Swain really has not worked out for the side of frustrated
Griffin.
them for 45 minutes.
Yep, and Sword is going to stay in there, trying to at least offer something for the side of Griffin, but he's not going to get there. Deft, look at how safe he feels. Hit by the damage that Chovy throws in, actually looking pretty relevant here, but finally the base is broken. Inhibitor taken down. KT dancing their way towards their next
Engage till those buffs are down, but look at how much they'll lose trying to wait for a better time.
Yeah, these towers are just melting at the hands of KT. Marta even putting pressure enough to bring 2 people down towards the bottom side of the map as Griffin really want to hang on to at least part of their base. UCal turns up, but that is 2 inhibitors. Successful Baron here on the 3rd time of our
feel there's a team fight they can win. They cannot afford to give up 3 inhibitors though, and another Weaver's Wall is thrown out.
Yep, used on cooldown, and that is going to be the end of that turret. Lehens desperately wants.
I think you have to make it engage at some point, Griffin. You need a last stand. Will they even make it?
Yeah, and is it going to be a last stand around Nexus turrets? Looks like it will be. At least they have a couple more.
Our series, Weaver's Wall thrown down. Viper separated.
Yeah. Got threaded volley working out his sword. He's going to dive in, but it's a great Zhonya's from Smeb to keep him alive. Paranoia to come through as well, but Griffin are suffering. The first turret is going to go down, the second one under fire. The equalizer is incredible on the backline to get them away from this Nexus that KT have in their sights. That's going to be that. It's a 2-1 this time, but still.